few will ever live to enter through it. The path is narrow, it's hard to walk through. There are many mountains, many obstacles in your way, many valleys, many pits that you will fall into. The road's hard. So a lot of people won't go through. This is where perseverance comes to play. You can be afraid, like I said, but fear is the opposite of faith. Faith is moving on. And someone will read Luke 12:24, and the person will read Psalm 55, verse 23.
Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouse nor barn, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds?
Okay. Psalm 55, verse 22.
Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall.
See, God did not promise everything would be easy, but He promised that everything will be. That in the end it will work out. Maybe not in your lifetime, but in the end it will work out. But when trials do come, we must be ready to step up, not back away. We must remember that the trials or whatever we're going through did not come for our punishment. It came to glorify God, to use you to glorify God for His kingdom. See, even Christ, right before His crucifixion, accepted His future trials. And He was willing to glorify God. He says, now that I face trouble, what shall I say? Father, save me. No, rather, I will glorify Thy name. Father, glorify Thy name. Live to glorify God's name. And whether you like it or not, like I said, God will glorify you. Glorify His name through you. The question is, will you accept Him? Will you glorify Him by your acceptance, belief, and love in Him? Or will you glorify Him by your rejection, your hatred, and in the end, your own condemnation from Him? Will you glorify Him as a God of love? Or will you glorify Him as a God of justice and judgment? Be ready to step up. When you are in trials, be ready to step up. Don't back down. Step up so that the will of the Father may be done. See, Matthew 5:14 says, Christ says to all the people watching, He points to all of them and says, you are the light of the world. Bear with me, I'm almost done. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill that cannot be hidden. See, you are the light. You're not a dim reflection of the light. You're the incandescent illumination itself. You're meant to live for so much more. There's the Marthoma logo, Marthoma motto. Light it to lighten. That's what we say, right? And I don't view that just as a Martha motto. I view that as like a Christian motto as well. Lighted to lighten. That's what we're all of us as Christians called to be. Do we live like that? Because guess what? For a light to exist, it must shine in darkness. There has to be darkness too. And light shines in the brink of darkness. And light, there's two things that could happen. Either darkness will swallow up light, or light will swallow up darkness. Either Satan and sin will swallow you up, or by God's power, by God's grace, vice versa. You're called to be the light. So be such. Be such. And if you can't, we might as all of us stamp on our foreheads, not just stamp, tattoo on our foreheads. Rest in peace. Because we've turned the body of Christ into nothing but a mere corpse at that point. So you are the light. A city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Live as such. You are a child of the Most High God. And by God's grace you have so much power because Christ lives in you. So live a life worthy of your calling. Don't let fear, don't let indulgences, don't let anything slow you down. Don't let trials of life or anything interfere. Persevere. If you don't get anything from this message, at least get this. Keep on moving. Persevere. And because you are a child of the Most High, and you are meant for so much more. We sing that song, "We are a chosen generation, rise up, holy nation." That will only be if you will live up to the person you were always meant to be. So, be the light. Be, as this passage in Philippians said, like light shining like the stars. In the midst of darkness, they shine bright. And there are so many of them. And do it in such a way for the calling that you have received, the calling to be a child of God. See, we are not given a spirit of fear. We are given a spirit of love and joy and kindness. We are here to make the world a better place. We are the salt of the earth. Without us, the world has no worth, the world has no flavor. But that's only if we make it such, if we live as such. So like I said, if you don't get anything out of what I've said, and I know I said a lot of things, I spoke a really long time. Sorry, it happens all the time, no matter how short I want my speech to be. Even for this competition for 5 minutes, I went over thanking people.
We'll still love you.
But if you don't get anything out of what I said, I hope there is something that you can take back with you. But if you don't get anything, please take this. That you are a child of God, and you are loved. And because you're a child of God, you by Christ's sacrifice, by grace, you are able to love God. And you are able to go up to God and call Him Dad, Abba, Father. Abba means Daddy. And because you're a child of God, you are meant for so much much more. Don't sell yourself short. Don't step back. Keep on moving. And honestly, that's all I have to say.
Amen. Good stuff, bro.
Are you recording yourself? Off it.